Hey guys, and welcome to a new series that I'm calling Overview. This series is going to be focused on major events and also the tactical alerts, so that players have a place to go to know what they're getting into when they start one of these events. Tonight in episode 1 we're going to be taking a look at the brand new event, Operation Eyes of Blight. This current event is a continuation of a storyline that's been raging throughout the Warframe universe for the last 18 months, that if you're a newer player you might not actually be aware of. So before I launch into this current event, I just want to give you guys a quick bit of background to the lore involved in this current event. I know, right? There's lore in Warframe. Blasphemy, right? Now, during the last 18 months, the Grineer have been working on Fomorian ships. Way back in July 2013, the Fomorian ships made their first appearance in Operation Slingstone, requiring the Tenno to taint the fuel cells of the Fomorian ships using corruptors. And after that event, these ships disappeared, with only a thinly veiled threat by Vahek that they would once return, and that we Tenno had not seen the last of them. Well, back in March 2014, that proved to be true, when the Lotus stumbles across a Grineer plan to reconstruct Fomorian ships, Operation Tethra's Doom. During this event, players had to infiltrate a Grineer installation, and first hijack power cores, and then shield cores, to halt the Fomorian progress. This time, the Tenno were successful in their mission. However, we had only destroyed auxiliary units, and not actually slowed down the production of the brand new model of the Fomorian, the Balor. Now, moving ahead to the introduction of the Archwing, we saw our first glance at the power of the Balor Fomorian, as Heck annihilates a Corpus ship whilst us Tenno are on board, declaring war on the Corpus before disappearing once again. Finally, now with the introduction of the relays, Heck has got more brazen and launched an all-out attack with his Fomorian fleet against the Tenno, and it's our mission to stop this once for all and put an end to the Fomorian threat. Now, sorry if you already knew the majority of the lore to that event, however, I know that I've got newer players that are subbed to my channel, and I really don't want them to miss out on some of the wonderful lore that Warframe actually does have to offer. So I can hear you asking, well, what do we need to do for this latest event? Well, firstly, you need to wait for a Balor Fomorian to appear in a solar system. That solar system will then spawn a brand new resource called Omega Isotopes, which are byproducts of the Balor Fomorian power core. Now, while I've been talking and going through the lore behind this event, you've actually seen how I find to be the easiest way to gain these isotopes, which is actually to go to the Dark Sector Defense with a Speed Nova, a Necros for Desecrate, and a damage frame such as Mesa, to run these as quickly as possible. And you can actually get the 4 isotopes required to build the Fomorian Disruptor by about wave 5, making it a pretty easy and painless farm. Now, once you have the resources, you're able to combine them with 3,500 nanospores and 300 cryotic to make the disruptor required for taking on the giant Balors. Now you can equip them to your frame and head into the fray to take on the mighty Balor Fomorian. Once you're in the mission, there's a few steps to it. During your approach to the massive behemoth, it is going to put out a targeting beacon for its main gun. If you are going to get caught in that, then you are going to get hit hard by the Fomorian, for about 1,000 damage a time. So the best way to deal with this is to destroy the beacon. It goes down pretty quickly and saves you and your teammates from a lot of damage. When you finally get into the range with the Balor, it's going to ask you to destroy the shield generators, so that you can gain access to the power core. Now, this is actually very easy, and it involves just shooting off the covers and then taking out the generator that's underneath. Now, once that's done, head inside and get as close to the core as possible, whilst waiting for your teammates to also get close to maximise your score. Once they're all in range, you need to activate your disruptor, which disables the shield on the power core, and once that's done, you now have 30 seconds to do as much damage as possible by shooting the yellow glowing parts sticking out the side, and once they are down, focusing fire on the power core. It's not going to go down, but it's going to be a cumulative damage towards the overall HP of the Fomorian. Now onto the important part, and, well, not really important, but probably the most fun part, the rewards. Run on each of these Fomorians counts as only 1 towards the battle points. So for example, you can run the one on Venus 10 times, but it's only going to count 1 towards your overall total. Now this means there's no quick way of getting the event done. just waiting and running at least 15 Fomorians. So what's there to do in the meantime, I can hear you asking? Well, there's actually a pretty good incentive to do multiple runs on a Fomorian. Firstly, to help take it down before it takes down the relay, and secondly, that you gain 50,000 credits for every 1 million point run, which is actually pretty easy to achieve, and it actually is a very easy, very cheap way of credit farming for the duration of the event. Obviously, not all of you guys are interested in the credits, and I'm wondering what the major incentive is to get this done. Well, at 3 battle points you unlock the event badge, plus a unique skin for the brand new Fluctus Arcwing crossbow. At 10 battle points you'll receive 2 event mods, Magma Chamber and Searing Steel, which is going to be an Arcwing specific fire mod for gun and melee. Now often these are dual stat mods, so it remains to be seen what the secondary stat on the mod is going to be. And finally, with a battle point total of 15, you will receive a unique weapon, the Imperator Vandal. Now these rewards are pretty awesome and definitely worth their weight in gold, especially when you're not able to acquire them anymore once the event is over. Now just a quick little update from me before we end the video. I'm going to be announcing the winner of the 75 Platinum code from my channel update video live on air during my live stream on Saturday the 20th. And I'm going to upload a Twitch highlight to YouTube showing the announcement. Due to the event, the live stream is going to be a hybrid of the hunt for Nova Prime and also this event, so feel free to tune in if you wish to join me for either of those. As always, many thanks for the support, it means a huge amount to me. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, it helps me out a ton, and I shall see you in the next episode.